All right, we are live. Today we are doing our tribe talks, our connected conversations with NLBP members. And today we are with Paul Taubman. Paul has been a member with us since August of 2016. Woo! And he just celebrated, or this summer, he celebrated our 5-year anniversary. Nice. Nice.
Got it.
So exciting. So Paul, tell us what your journey has been like with NLBP, especially because you've been with us for 5 years, like from the beginning to now, or how you're experiencing it.
Yeah, so I'm like the bad penny that just keeps coming back, never goes away, and it's always there, right? It's always at the bottom of the jar there, bottom of your change jar. Yeah, so the journey has definitely been exciting and fun. Looking back at times when so originally everything was really localized and in person.
Yeah, in person.
So it was kind of Western New Jersey, Eastern Pennsylvania, and everything kind of centered around there, and building the whole organization and membership, traveling to different places to expand, going places where you think it's going to be a great turnout and it wasn't as great as we thought it would be.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. At least the car rides were fun.
Yeah.
Paul was my professional passenger.
And we talked a lot about good topics and good things, and it was fun. So I missed that. But as the organization grew and expanded, kind of moving up north, further down south, and go west.
Yeah. And
then international. So I remember the times you were like, no, we are not going international, ain't doing it, not going to happen. Who knows what those crazy laws out there are going to be. And now we're international.
And here we are. That's right. I forgot, because I used to say, I don't know international business law. I would never want to say something that's not true. And now that's everything we are, right?
Yeah.
It's bringing together all of those worlds.
Part of the world domination plan.
Yeah.
You gotta expand in the world if you're going to take over the world.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Virtual has changed that for us, but we went virtual in 2018. And I remember the first time trying to get people on Zoom.
Nobody wanted to show up.
Oh my God. And moving our calls. Remember the What's Working calls? It used to be a phone call. They used to be a conference call. I still have my conference call line. And they went to Zoom. And nobody would turn on their cameras and no one would show up. And I'm like, no, this is going to be our future. We have to learn how to use camera. We didn't know 2020 was happening, but but by the end of the year, and then we were doing Facebook Live challenges to get people to go live on camera and teaching, because our community is a lot of introverts, a lot of people that don't want to be live or on camera. And now it's the world. Now it's so different.
See, there are good things that came out of the pandemic.
Oh my gosh.
People are quick to jump on Zoom. Yep, let's have. Yeah. Now I have to ask people, can we just do a phone call?
Yeah, I do too.
I like Zoom.
Zoom days. Yeah. It's exhausting, but yeah, it has its beautiful things, because literally we meet people all over the world. Like last night we had our Business with Heart, and I do it with Tyson Sharp out of Australia. So he has his community, we have our community, and they're just coming together, and there are people from all over the world, and it's amazing. It's so fun. So fun. Yeah. So big changes.
Good discussions on that call too. It's always, you never know what's going to come up, and it's always a good time when I've been there.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Paul, tell everyone about your business as Digital Maestro.
I like the way you pause and
I pause because as a dyslexic, I have to think it, because the word spelled so weird for me. I was like, say it in your head first. But I think you're the quintessential, is that the right word? Member, because you're not a holistic or wellness practitioner. I know that you do have a Reiki certification, but generally speaking, in your everyday life, you are like what we call like a mainstream professional, but you're still part of our soul community. So tell everyone what you do and how you help people.
Sure. So my company, Digital Maestro, is a website agency and marketing firm that helps small businesses get the visibility that they need and deserve. So we work with a lot of natural healers, holistic medicine, wellness centers, energy workers, aromatherapy, right? The whole NLB type of tribe.
Yeah.
And help them with their visibility with their website or their marketing. It kind of seems to be the niche that we fell into simply because personal values, personal beliefs, thoughts, I was never one to just take a pill because the doctor said so, right? Always looking for other things well before I joined NLBP. So, I always say it's good energy with the group. So I love it for the community and everything that happens. And so when we first met, I remember it was it wasn't a meet and greet. What was it called back then? It was
Member Spotlight. Right.
Member Spotlight. Yep. And it was in person. And that night before I left, you had the application. Because when you know,
signed up in person.
Yep. So well, getting away from NLBP, my business. So that's kind of
your business. We're gonna go back there. Yeah.
So one of the things that I like to say, as far as the business is concerned, is we don't build just another pretty website. We look at the whole marketing piece of it, because when I ask somebody, "Oh, who built your website?" and originally, they'll say something like, "Oh, well, my neighbor's daughter has a boyfriend who has a roommate who's out on parole for the summer, and he built my website." I'm like, "Oh, okay, good." So that's why it doesn't really have any marketing sense, or it doesn't have the security that it needs, or, kind of all those extra things that are needed in a website, as well as the call to actions and the wording to make it, more of a marketing machine than just a website.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs, as they start, they do it themselves. We did the same, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone does. It's the cheapest way to do it. They just feel like, let me just get something up there. But then their business starts to evolve, right? And they understand who they are more. And I think they need a better calling card. Or we've also talked about in our own group, right? Like I see a lot of, soul-centered entrepreneurs that have all of these certifications. So they're like, I do this and I do this and I do this and I do this. And it's like decision fatigue almost when you go to their website, right? It has all of their services instead of just kind of putting forward what they can do, like the benefits of working with them instead of a list of all of the services.
Exactly.
You mentioned that as well. Yeah.
And I talk to people about that. I said, when you're at a party or a networking event and somebody asks you what you do, and you just go on and on, oh, I can do this and I can do this and I can do candling and I can do Reiki and I can do aromatherapy and I can do reflexology and I can do, and when you see their face go, does that ever happen? They go, yeah, it does. Well, your website kind of reflects the same thing. So we just need to kind of organize things a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Also. And Paul, if you become a member, Paul used to do a lot of our professional development services. What do we call them? Professional webinar
training. Yeah.
Trainings. Yeah. So we have a lot of those in our archives, all from you. And I want to brag about two other things that you do. One is the Ultimate Blog Challenge. If you have not done the Ultimate Blog Challenge and you want to learn how to blog for your business, I can't say enough awesome things about Paul's challenge. You can look up what's called Ultimate Blog Challenge. If they just Google that, they're going to find you.
Yep.
And it's once a quarter, and he helps you get blogs out there and, tells you everything you need to know. But the most important part is he gives you prompts every morning.
Yeah. You can use them. If you can't think of anything, use the prompt to write about it, or, just go and write about what you want to write about.
Yeah.
Share it in the community. It's free and it gets a lot of traffic to your website. You meet some great people. It's about community there as well. And it's good for your SEO, your search engine optimization, getting traffic and being found in the search engines. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of work, but it is fun.
It's a lot of work. I tried it once. I only got through day like 2, maybe 3 on the outside. The funny thing is I still have them in my draft folder.
Nice.
We're
We're starting up again in January.
I always tell our members, just do that. Like if you come on or wherever you are, just do the Paul's challenge. I love that you do these challenges. And the next thing I want to brag about is your daily gratitude. What's that called again?
The gratitude burst.
Gratitude burst. But how do you get a part of it?
allaboutgratitude.com.
Yeah. So I have been a part of allaboutgratitude.com for, I don't know, 2 years. I literally read it every single morning. Every morning. That's the first email I read every morning. So I just like it in my email. I just like starting my day off with something really grateful. Yeah. So those are 2 things that I'm going to brag about with Paul. But Paul, if people wanted to find you and more about you, what is a website or what's the best way that they can get in touch with you?
So the easiest way is go to digitalmaestro.com, and that's digital, DIGITAL. That's the easy part. And then Maestro, M as in Mary, AESTRO.com, digitalmaestro.com.
Awesome.
Contact form, reach out that way. It's probably the easiest way.
Perfect. All right. And to wrap up, Paul, we always ask all of our tribe talks, what are 3 words for you that describe NLBP?
3 words, just 3 words.
3 words.
All right. So word number 1, community.
Awesome.
Number 2, development.
Ooh, I like that.
And if I could maybe kind of like group - development, because everybody's always helping each other. And then the third one would be, what's the word? Co-opetition? Is that the right word? So it's just cooperation amongst the group without competition.
Yeah. Collaboration. All the words.
Collaborate. Yeah. That's, if you look up the whatever word I said, that would be like a synonym. Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to Wikipedia that.
Look for it next year in the 2023 dictionary after everybody gets used to saying that for a year.
Oh my gosh, love that.
The new word.
All right. Fabulous. Well, Paul, thank you so much for being a part of our Tribe Talks, Connected Conversations for the NLBP community. Check out us and membership at thenaturallife.org to find out more about how you can become a part of our fabulous community. Thanks, Paul.
All right. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.